Cheers to being reunited. Come back together.
Yes. We are excited to be back on the platform together.
Yes. It's been too long.
Too long for us and too long for the posse. We are the BrickHouse Posse. My name is Sarita. I'm one of your hosts.
And I'm Jewel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share this video and all our future videos. Make sure you follow the posse.
Yes. We've been talking about reuniting for a while now. I've been putting it out there on Instagram that we're returning, and here we are. I didn't know when it was going to happen or if it was going to happen because a lot has transpired within these last 2 years.
2 years.
It is. We're going to update y'all on this episode. Y'all asked for just posse talk. We're going to give y'all posse talk, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're looking forward to you all engaging with us, letting us know what you all want us to talk about weekly, and just, y'all participation. But we do want to talk about why we just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, the posse is like, where y'all at? Where's the next episode? When are y'all coming out? Y'all said season 2 was kicking off April 2018.
2018.
And we're here in 2021. So, my major life change since our last episode is I have a baby. He is 18 months old. He'll be 2 very soon in March of 2022. It's going by fast. He is my pandemic baby. He was actually, I ain't gonna say he was the reason. He was one of the reasons why our season was like a little pushed back further, and then the belly kept growing. I'm just like, I gotta rechange my focus on the little one. I had to put the posse on pause. Since having him, I feel like I'm in Chicago way more often because of my family. He loves his granny. He's attached to her hip, which is fine by me. Greatest babysitter to ever walk the face of the earth. I'm fine with that. DMV life is still amazing. Still loving it. And yeah. What's new with you? I love her.
So, if you don't know, you'll know now. I have moved to Accra, Ghana, because of the pandemic. It basically was the reason why and the big push for me to go ahead and take a leap of faith and move out of the country. And I think it's been a good decision. I definitely feel like it's a new environment. And I feel like even when I was living in the States, I was moving all the time anyway. You know what I mean?
She stayed on the go.
Exactly. So I feel like it's just a bigger and a better change for me moving to Ghana. But that's really all that's, been.
I actually think this is the most, I don't want to say stable because I want you to look at me crazy, stable as far as moving that you've been.
Really?
Yes, since I've known you.
Why do you think that?
Because I do. I haven't heard you say, I want to move to a different place or move to a different city or move you've been.
Yeah. But it's still new. I just literally 2 days ago was my 1 year. So I feel like it's still new.
Jewel, you moved to D.C.
Yeah. After 4 years living in North Carolina.
But what I'm saying, I guess that was.
That's a long time. And then I was in D.C.
But you were traveling, maybe because you were traveling a lot. It seems like you were. So
and
maybe that's
I
why.
feel like I'm not traveling as much right now because of COVID, though,
So, yeah.
I wish I was.
So, due to COVID, she's a little bit more stable in Ghana.
I'm kind of settled, I'm kind of stuck. Which is okay, though, because I'm exploring Ghana more, But I want to travel. I want to go to other African countries. But, it can get expensive with all these COVID tests.
Oh, yeah. And I forgot with traveling and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely excited to visit Ghana. I've not been. I've only visited Tanzania before. So I definitely want to visit Ghana and Nigeria for other reasons.
Okay.
But we're going to play a truth game so you all can get to know us a little better. I randomly grabbed some cards out of this game that we used to play back in the day. I'm going to call it back in the day. Anything pre my son is back in the day. She's
my
first.
Truth says, have you ever...
What?
Have you ever cheated on somebody? And if you did, why? Wow. My name is Candid Jewel, so I am going to go ahead and be very candid and frank. I have cheated on somebody.
Why?
So
silly.
I'm going to tell her business too. We decided to lose our virginity very early in life. I mean, very late in life, right? I'm sorry.
Look at her lying already.
And I feel like when I did finally start having sex, I was just like trying
Very
everything, you know. I was hopping on everything, you know. And I feel like the guy that I was with, it was a new relationship. I really didn't take it as serious, and his dick game just wasn't
what you
I
expected.
wanted. You know what I mean? Like I was very disappointed. So I went out of the country. I went to Jamaica actually, and I had a one night stand. Had my first one night stand, and it was amazing. You know.
What year was this?
And it was not that year, girl. It was not that year. I don't think it was
What
that
year are you talking? I'm just first of all, look at you. She always trying to throw me out of the way. What year? I'm just saying in general. What year was?
I don't even know. So this is when I lived in North Carolina. This
Okay.
is when I moved in with that guy.
Got you. Oh, I remember.
So yeah, I don't.
So was
remember.
it him that you cheated on?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. But I cheated on him because it just wasn't, you know, this. But I liked him, you know. But
I know.
sex just not what I wanted it to be. So
I'm not answering this question.
Yes, you have to. I had to answer mine.
How many sexual partners have you had this past year? I would say
you
none.
have to answer that.
One. For the viewer's sake.
Plus, I'm gonna say more than one. Just say more than one. You have to say a number. More than one.
It's been one.
I'm not telling the truth.
So the object of
how many? Oh, you know what? Maybe you should answer my question too.
the object of this game is to drink. So
Is it? This is not truth or drink.
So have I ever cheated on someone?
Yeah.
Well, I've only been in one real relationship as an adult, and I didn't cheat on him physically, but I definitely talked to other guys while we were together, like on the phone and stuff. But
Would you say like more emotionally cheating, or no?
Maybe,
or just because you were talking to them?
Maybe so, because I had feelings for the guys that I was talking to, but it wasn't like I've had opportunities to like be with them physically, and I didn't, because I really did like that individual. I still got a little soft spot somewhere in there. Go, pull next one.
Okay. All right.
No, answer my question.
How many are we doing?
We'll do two more. Well, you one and then I do one.
Okay. How many people have I had sex with this year?
You're irritating.
2. I had sex with 2 people.
That's just one over mine. That's not bad.
I know y'all don't believe that, okay? Y'all let me know. Y'all let us know. Y'all let me know.
DM her if you had sex with me. And I bet you nobody would even DM you because the person I'm with is not even on social media like that.
Okay, well, we got to really make sure that this one goes viral then, okay? But please, how many people do y'all think, how many guys do y'all think that Sarita has sex with?
Are you on full? And y'all do hers the same because you're not going to play with me.
I only had 2. I'm being honest.
You're so irritating.
Okay. What is going on? What is the worst reason you have ever broken up with somebody? The worst reason? The worst reason for breaking up with someone? I feel like anything people are breaking up with me. I feel like I've never broken up with somebody for a bad reason. Like, I feel like...
Well, what's one of the reasons you've broken up with someone?
We just weren't on the same page anymore. You know, kind of like, you know, we kind of grew apart. Like, but I don't feel like that's a bad reason. You know?
I feel like my worst breakup, my only breakup, was because we weren't growing. I felt like after 2-3 years, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are our next steps? And I just wasn't in the space at the time where I wanted to give a fuck about anybody. Like, I really wanted to just focus on Sarita. So, but we're going to talk about more of that during Posse Talk because that's literally, okay. Would you rather cheat on your partner or get a third person in bed? I would rather cheat because it's just, I don't know. I like the excitement. I like the excitement of that. Like, nobody really knowing. Like, the thrill of a sneaky link. Something's wrong with me. But I'm also into letting my partner know that I'm going to, well, it's not cheating if I let you know. So I will be upfront and probably say, look, I'm going to go try some new peen out because if I'm stepping out or if I'm having to bring somebody in, it's because you're not satisfying me. So if you satisfy me, breaking backs, pulling that, pent up, then why am I going to see somebody else? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sharing nobody. I'm not sharing anybody in the bed.
Okay.
I'm not having a threesome. I'm still not there yet.
What if it's 2 men?
I would consider it.
I would definitely do 2 men.
I would consider it. I would definitely consider that opposed to cheating. But how many men are really gonna be?
I'm talking about I would definitely do 2 men. It wouldn't be with. So I would be cheating on him then with 2 other men.
No.
This is why I don't drink wine.
I'm talking about like in the same bed. Like, of course, like one person will be, maybe sucking my titties, and one will be like.
No, so what I'm saying is, I kind of reverse the like.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I would still choose the option of cheating, but if I did want to bring a third person in, it would be another man, not with my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
It would just be 2 men that I'm cheating on.
Okay.
Now I gotta go back and say it was 2.
It was 2
at the same time.
Girl, if you find that man that allows you to do that, see if he had a friend that's open-minded like that.
I don't get what the big issue is with having multiple boyfriends.
We'll get into that later.
But we'll save that for a different.
Yes,
a lot of our topics last season was a little controversial, had you all thinking a little deeper. And going back listening to our episodes, I realized how close-minded we were, especially considering the way that I view many of those topics now. So on this week's episode of Posse Talk, we're talking about dating. Some of you all may notice that our style of dating or our interests or our expectation may have slightly changed from 2 years ago. And actually, that's the first thing that I want to talk about. Do you think that as you get older, your preference or your standard of dating changes?
I think that I am looking for different things now, knowing that I want to get married. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think maybe even like 2 years ago, that was always my goal, is to date somebody to get married to them. But I feel like right now, like, I'm not just going to be with you for no reason. I'm not going to be with you just for just sex. And I also feel like I'm not going to be with you just because I love you. I need more.
I'm glad you said that.
Okay? Because that was very important. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Love was very important. I want to make sure I'm in love with the person. But like at this point now, other things trump love at this point.
What would you say would trump love for you?
Stability. Stability would probably be the number one thing. And not just saying that the person got to be rich or anything, but I need to know that if I'm down, then you up. You know
I feel you.
Yeah.
Right now, where I'm at with a baby, being a newly single mother, I want to date. I kind of want to get to know what I enjoy. Again, what really irritates me, because it's a lot that I'm learning that irritates me.
Yeah.
And I'm also learning to kind of speak up when I see a red flag, or like, hey, he's not communicating how I want him to communicate. You're not communicating.
Right.
I want you to communicate. Instead of waiting 5 months down the road and then I'm going to have to oops upside your head. I would rather not go to jail.
Okay. So what about men? Like, do you think men at 30, do you think transitioning into this new milestone, because 30 is a milestone, do you think their outlook on dating changes, or do you think it's the same?
I think it's the same. I feel like, I don't know when a man really, I guess, changes when it comes to dating. I feel like it's probably all the same. I feel like, I don't know, I mean, a man's mind, but I feel like hopefully something clicks in them to say, like, if this is the person I want to be with. But I don't think they go into a relationship saying, okay, do I want to date this person to get married to them?
So I personally think for women who are single at 30, we start thinking about kids. Like, that's kind of what's on a lot of women, if you want to have kids, forefront of their mind, fertility. Because as you get older, you become more high risk as you get older. For men, I mean, they can have kids well up until they're 100, as long as they're shooting sperm. So I feel like for women in general, we're always really more focused on the stability of a relationship, the stability of marriage, the stability of just being with someone. And men are kind of like bopping around in anything and everything, per se. And women, they have those phases, and it may be at 30. I feel like they have those phases. But I think something kind of clicks where it's like a no tolerance type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like dealing with this shit
Right.
no more.
Yeah.
For men, I don't think it's 30. I think it's like 36, 37. And that's when they realize, like, damn,